Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I am doing a hot new products video because in these last couple of months that I haven't been filming too much, I've been getting so many products sent to me and I've bought a couple of them, and it's just been a great makeup month and I haven't been able to try out too many of them, and so I kind of wanted to go over them with you so you guys can tell me which ones of these you want to see reviews on. And the ones that I have tried, I'll give you my opinions, although the opinions are not going to matter too much right now only because I haven't tried any of this stuff for too long to know much about them yet. But I want to give you guys basic price points, info about where you can get it, just basic first kind of thoughts, and I'll start to swatch them and stuff along the video as well. So the first product I'm going to talk about are the two Glossier Halo Scopes that came out. You know how Glossier has like a really cool way of naming their products and it's never like super serious, it's really fun. And so Halo Scope is their term for highlighters, and they came out with one that is silver. It looks like it's like rose gold almost, and the center is like a gel balm type of thing to give you more of that like natural dew, and then this one is more gold. So I thought I could try these on for you guys, which that's why I really don't have a whole lot of makeup on. I wanted it to be pretty natural so that way I can try these things along the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on this. I have set my face, but not too much, so I'm just gonna kind of pick it up like that. On first glance, super emollient, probably the most emollient highlighter I've ever tried. But when you place it, it doesn't come off as like super duper shiny. It comes off more satin finished. Like, you know how I have the Pat McGrath Labs one balm? That one's a lot more dewy on the skin. This one isn't. So that is the silver one that is called Quartz, and this one is called Topaz. These are pretty, no doubt, but I can't say they're, you know, like anything super special. I don't know. Can't say I'm obsessed with these. Those are $22 each. Next, I thought I'd go into face products. So I got a bunch of stuff from Hourglass sent to me. This is their new Vanish Stick Foundation, which upon first glance, I love this packaging. This looks so sleek and so interesting. It's beautiful. Like it's a triangular shape. It feels heavy, so it feels a little bit, you know, more expensive and like better done. It's when you have like heavier packaging, as much as it's annoying to travel with, it immediately feels like it's better quality to me. So today I'm actually wearing this color right here, which is called Golden Amber. They apparently have 26 shades in this, which is quite a lot. And I don't think this is the perfect match for me. It's actually pretty yellow on my skin. But when I first put it on, I thought it looked worse than it did, and right now it seems to have, soaked in pretty well. I will say that it left behind a pretty dewy finish. I had to instantly put on powder to mattify it. Also, it's not full coverage. I really don't think it covered too much at all, so that's surprising because cream foundations are usually pretty high coverage, but this wasn't. I don't have any concealer on besides under my eyes, but I can still see all the imperfections on this side of my cheek where I have more of them right now. Overall, it's a pretty look, but I can't imagine this being a staple for me because I do have oily skin. Also, it came with this brush right here, and that's what I use to apply it because that's how they tell you to apply it. Besides that, a product that I have been super excited to talk about is the Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. I picked this up when I was at the makeup show that came to Atlanta in June. It was like the second week of June, and I'm just not talking about it. And it just released, I think, like a week ago. I know it was an August launch, and it is, if you notice, and if you guys are familiar with the brand, it basically has replaced their original like face and body foundation. It is even more watery, but I love how this looks on my skin. It's sort of like a tiny bit more coverage than a tinted moisturizer. Not the NARS one, because the NARS one's crazy coverage, but like most tinted moisturizers is going to give you a little bit more coverage. It feels very cooling and refreshing on your skin because it is water-based. It feels like someone has splashed you with water, so I love that. However, I can't seem to find my shade. Like I have Y455, which is what I have in the HD, the Ultra HD as well, and that's too dark, and it's too dark here too. But this has more of the undertone that I like. And then 445 it's more red for me, which I don't like, so you guys can see the difference. And this is kind of what I felt about this formula even back when it was called Face and Body. They always had like very red sort of undertones and didn't seem to have very many neutrals or warm undertones. So the only difference in packaging is that it's now a frosted glass bottle. I think that's added to the weight of this as well. It definitely feels heavier and it looks, you know, more exclusive. Very, very pretty. Then Hourglass also has the Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. They sent this to me because they watched a video of mine that was talking about my oily skin problems. So they sent this to me, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the packaging because it's freaking stunning. It comes in 2 pieces like this. As you guys can see, I haven't even tried it. I have taken a peep in here and it looks like it's going to be way too dark. Hourglass is one of those brands that's like so luxurious and so beautiful that you just get taken away by their amazing packaging. And their products are so good, but I just wish they had better colors for like us darker skin girls. But these two, one is in the color Sable, which was way too dark, and then Warm Beige. Warm Beige was better, I saw when I opened it, but I will have to try this out. But it is supposed to be liquid to powder, so that immediately is something that I know I would enjoy trying. Then Makeup Forever came out with this beautiful collaboration between themselves and Icona Pop, which is a really famous band of these 2 girls. You guys have all heard their songs, and I can't tell you how beautiful this packaging is. Like, it's so Makeup Forever, it's so luxurious feeling, it's got that soft touch finish, and this is so cool. So I opened this and I was like, what is this? You can turn it on, and it like has their videos. How cool is that? So if you open this, it came with 6 colors of lipstick. I gave one of them away to my sister because she liked that color. So the first thing is that the packaging is beautiful. It has this really cool different sort of look. I was trying to think about like what this could represent, being that this is like a music collaboration. I wasn't sure, so maybe you guys have an idea. Colors are super stunning. I know this is going to be way too nude on me, but in my makeup kit this would be great for like other clients. And they did give me some of the crazier colors too, which is like this blue, which sort of looks like it's like melted. The formula is beautiful. It's super, super creamy, and I love that Makeup Forever does all these interesting collaborations. Next, have you guys heard of Sol de Janeiro, the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream? I've been seeing this all over Sephora. So on first glance, everyone thinks it's the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, but it's called Boom Boom, that's how it's pronounced. And it is kind of a play on the fact that, you know, Brazilian women are known for their amazing butts. And this cream is like a tightening, firming cream for your whole body. And it smells delicious. Normally, I don't like scents like this. It's sweeter, but it's still very refreshing. I don't know how to explain it. It smells like shea butter and like other such things. And this actually, I was really surprised. This got sent to me and I didn't think anything of it. But this retails for $45 for this tub, which is insane, which is, how many ounces? 2.5 fluid ounces, but for your whole body, this isn't a whole lot. To be honest, I have not tried this yet, so I don't know, but I've heard a lot of great things about it. So let me know if you guys do want to see a review on that. Next, I'm sure you guys have heard about the Estee Edit by Estee Lauder. This I'm so guilty of not talking to you guys about because I got this stuff like 5 months ago probably and I still haven't talked to you. But it is basically the revived youthful brand by Estee Lauder. And they have Kendall Jenner as their brand ambassador now, which is supposed to bring in, you know, younger people, because I don't know if it's just me, but like Estee Lauder has sort of been that brand that my mom used to use, and you know, other older women as I was growing up, and it was never the brand that I ever considered using because it always felt like no one uses it anymore. It's kind of like an older brand. So they sort of redone everything, and they have the most beautiful packaging. They have chosen this like bright blue, like cobalt-ish color, and it has like this splattery look everywhere, but it looks really young and vibrant and cool. And they've tried to come up with like really innovative products. This is their bronzer, which I love. This is called the Barest Bronzer, and it's in the shade medium deep, so that means they do have a lighter one too. I love this little splatter. They sort of use this as like a symbol of their branding. This bronzer is more pink based, but I do love it on my like the hollows of my cheeks. I can put it on for you guys right now. It is dark, but this stuff is whoa pigmented, like super duper pigmented. You guys can see. So this is really, really pretty. Super expensive though. I didn't think this stuff would be expensive, but this is $32. So I don't know, in a way it's like, I know that they're redoing their branding, but the stuff is definitely more expensive than I would have, you know, imagined. But love that. They also have this mascara. It's double-sided. One side's like a smaller wand, one is a thicker one, depending on, you know, what kind of look you're looking for. This is called the Edgiest Up and Out Double Mascara. This is $24. I have tried this. It's good, but it's not my favorite. You know, it's great, whatever. But you guys already know how I feel about my Too Faced Better Than Sex. Then this is a product that I thought I would really like, but I'm not too crazy about it. This is the Blackest Liner. And it literally is this thick looking like Crayola marker. The thing about this product is that it stayed on. Like, it did not move. I wore this over the weekend when I was doing wedding makeup, and when you're doing wedding makeup, sometimes you're not in like areas that have like a lot of air conditioning and whatever, so it was very hot. I did like 8 different people, so there was a lot going on. I was kind of feeling sweaty at certain times. This did not move at all. It is very dark, but I just wish that the liner, like the tip of this was skinnier, because something this thick just doesn't work for my eyes because I don't have that much lid space. But overall, it is a good product. Then this is the Flash Illuminator, and this is $28. This basically to me is a product that you can put into foundation to get that sort of, you know, illuminator, like illumination type of look, like an illumination from within. And this is very similar to me to the Becca ones that there are. There are 3 different ones in Becca, or 4 maybe. Very simple. I mean, it's nothing special, you know, it's just one of those products. Then MAC came out with their liquid lipsticks, which they were kind of late. They, in my mind, they were like the OG of liquid lipsticks, because I remember 8 years ago when I started makeup, they already had their Prolonged Wear line and nobody else had those, but those were so uncomfortable. I had this color called Jazzy Raz that I loved, but it was the worst like formula to wear. And they came out with these probably about 4 months ago. And this is a color, Dance With Me, that if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I've been loving and wearing like crazy. It's what I have on right now. It's the most beautiful, flattering, pinkish red. It's really bright, but it looks really good on my skin tone, which is very rare. I'm one of those people that like finding a red lipstick's hard for me. So I love this. The formula of this is probably my favorite liquid lipstick. And it's interesting because a lot of people say otherwise. They said this is their least favorite formula. To me, the wand of this thing is so amazing, and it really, really helps the application, because once you get all the stuff off the tip and put it into like the center of your lips, then the tip is empty and it doesn't really have any product, so you can get like the sides of your lips and contours really well. So I'm obsessed with this. This is sort of my go-to. I thought I lost it this weekend and I was freaking out. This is my favorite liquid lipstick ever in the whole wide world right now. It's called Dance With Me. Then Huda Beauty came out with her line of liquid lipsticks, and it was really strange because I had been following this for a while, but I didn't know when it was launching, and I happened to be on the Sephora mobile app one day and saw this had launched, and I think it had launched like an hour before that, and I was able to get my hands on these 2. There were a few other colors that were still available when I, you know, saw it, but they weren't colors that I would ever buy. And this one is called Trophy Wife. And it's sort of that mauvey pink that I like. However, I haven't tried this on myself yet. I feel like it's going to be too pink. The thing about this is that the formula is more liquidy than I imagined, which is fine, but it has this really gross smell. Like, it has this like super sweet smell, which I'm not a huge fan of. This one is called Spice Girl. This is the one that I was really excited about, but I actually think it might be too brown for me. It's kind of similar to the Kylie Jenner brown that she always wears. This is, I don't know, it's pretty, yes, but it's, I thought it was a little too brown on myself. But the longevity of these are great. It's a lot thinner than I anticipated, but I haven't tried them out a whole lot yet, but let me know if you guys do want a review. And then almost last, but not, I have one more product. The Glamatory came out with these 3, well, they came out with 10 liquid lipsticks as well. If you guys don't know, if you're from Atlanta, the Glamatory is a space where you can get your eyelash extensions, you can get your eyebrows, you can get like that black stuff in your eyebrows to make that more permanent. There are makeup artists who own that company and who have worked to create this, and one of them are my friends Noor, and if you guys are in the Atlanta area, I'm sure you guys have heard of her. She's incredible. And so they came out with 10 of these colors. I was over there, you know, last week, and I chose these, and I'm really excited about them. I knew which ones. I kind of know like what colors I like now. And I love the wand of this because it's got that flexible tip. Like, it looks like a normal doe foot, but it's flat and it's flexible, so it's not one of those like really hard ones. And these colors are super pigmented. This one is called Sugar Berry. I'm gonna have to gain some confidence to be able to wear this because it looks a little bit less bright in here, but like outside it's a little bit bright. This red is called Cherry Bomb. Since I'm so into reds right now, I've like really wanted to try a different one too. This looks like it's gonna be really pretty too. I just love reds that are blue based and not pink, because I love that. And this, I was really surprised about. Nude is the one that Noor actually worked on. And I thought it was going to be too nude, but I loved how this looked on me. But I did have a lip liner on. That's that. So it's super, super pretty. These retail for $16, and if you go find the Glamatory on Instagram, then you guys can find the website and go and purchase from there. Last but not least, IT Cosmetics came out with their Superhero collection. This is their eyeshadow palette, and it's supposed to be anti-aging and all of that good stuff. It is really cute, and I have like this huge respect for IT Cosmetics because I didn't really think that it was a brand that was worth looking into, and then I heard so much about their BB creams and their Bye Bye Under Eye, and Bye Bye Under Eye has been my lifesaver for brides. It has been so amazing, so I love it. The superhero palette is this cool looking shape. It almost looks like a cape, you know, from behind. And it has these eyeshadows. There's a few matte, mostly satin. And they have a couple of like sculpting powders and bronzers and like shaping powders too. Right now I feel like everyone's really into the soft touch technology because everything has this really nice like matte finish and feels really good. So that is it for this hot new products video, you guys. If you want to see reviews on any of the stuff, please let me know so I can do that for you. And also give me some themes of videos that you want me to do, because I wanted to sort of try this whole like themed concept where you have like Makeup Mondays or you have Tester Tuesdays and stuff like that. So if something that you guys want to see for sure, please let me know. I get so many products sent to me and I just don't have enough faces to try everything on so quick. But if you guys are looking forward to something, let me know in particular, and I can definitely do that immediately. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!